Hi. I don't know what I just did or why I did it, but I got my hair done. So, yeah, this is my hair now. Oh my god, it's so soft. Like, you don't understand how soft my hair is right now. But I got the rainbow, and I'm so excited. Okay, so. Ooh, that made me a little dizzy. Okay, so you guys, on my last video, you guys really seem to like me, like, super hyper, for some reason. I don't know, you guys are crazy. So I'm gonna show you. Whatever. Watch this, ready? Boom. 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 Ow. Now watch this. I'm not sure how too well you can see the colors, but you can. Oh, right there, so pretty. Okay, and then, hang on. Pretty, right? It's like super pretty. I love it. So today I'm gonna be reading my Reddit videos. Don't ask why I have a spoon and why I'm chewing on it. I probably should chew on it in the video, but I can't help it. Okay, I'm going to read r/ there was an attempt. Okay. Okay, I'll plant my SMG in your mom's face. How many chromosomes do you have? More than you? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's a little girl. I'm unvaccinated. My superpowers include spreading diseases I don't have. Do they make these in adult sizes? Oh wait, there's no need. Damn. To be a feminist. Everyone Google search actor and count how many men come up for one effing woman. Holy shit. Ha 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 ha. Well, maybe if you typed the word actress, you effing idiot. That's kinda true. To help women. Blood! It's coming from that weird fish. They require first aid. Step 1. Apply pressure to the wound. I'm helping! The guy's like, dead. Some of these I can't. This was probably bad Reddit choice. Oh no. Yeah, cause I could. Okay, I'm gonna read some. Oof. I should probably. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, let's do r/entitled parents. Also, comment down below if you're liking these Reddit videos. Okay. Entitled dad asked me to have sex with his son. I also can't be too loud because it's 11 o'clock. Okay, so this is my second story about an EP I've met. Some people have already read it and they wanted me to post it. Also, people in my first story wanted some more. So here it is. Enjoy the perverted entitlement. This one happened 2 years ago when I was working in a hotel as a maid. It was kind of a shitty hotel in a rough neighborhood. The kind of place with rooms you can rent for just 1 hour, if you know what I mean. Well, to be fair, the owner didn't want that and was putting a lot of effort into avoiding it, but it still happened. Also, it was close to the airport, so lots of people were sleeping there between flights or slept there the night before if they came from the countryside to catch a flight. Anyway, I was a maid then. I had a list of rooms to clean, while with a little sign indicating if people were gone or if they were staying for another night, in which case I don't have to change bed sheets. I was doing my rounds and then this happened. This weird thing happened. PED, perverted entitled dad. EB, entitled brat. Me, I think you know. I see a sign, please clean the room, which normally means there's no one inside. But on the door, but I just knock in case. Pet, come in. Me. Open the door. Sorry, sir. What are you sorry for? I saw the cleanup sign and I thought there was nobody. I'll come back later. I tried to close the door. You can clean while we're here. We won't trouble you. Okay, hotel room. Rule. No cleaning with clients. Inside. Sorry, sir. I can't. Hotel rule. I'll be back later. Or maybe you would prefer I put the no cleaning needed sign on the door? Out of nowhere, wild entitled brat appear. Wait, don't go! Looks at me with a weird glint in his eyes. You're cute. Thanks. I gotta go. I have a lot to do today. Wait up. Yeah, comes closer. Yeah, she really is kind of cute. Starting to feel scared. Sir, I have to get going. Come on, my son likes you. Just stay and have a little chat. I'll leave you two alone. Grabs my arm and tries to pull me inside. If you're good as you're cute, you'll even get a little bonus. In my head, there was red warning flashing lights. I had to get away right effing now. Let me go or I'll scream. Come on. He likes you, and he's good with girls. Besides, if you're working this shitty job, you can't split on extra cash. With that said, he also tried to grab my other arm. Ah! I'm not gonna scream loud. I just scream like a crazy banshee. Shut up, you slut. Me kept screaming and trashing. People in other rooms are coming out now. Some clearly just woke up, wondering what the hell is going on. The ped and Evie pushed me out of the room so hard I tripped and fell on my cleaning stuff cart. They then slammed the door in my face. A very nice old gentleman comes and asks if I'm alright. I get up and thank him for his concern. I didn't make a huge deal in the lobby as a sorry token, something we did when some jerk caused trouble. But when I got back to the staff room, I gave the room number of those two perverts to my coworker. He was a 6'5" guy with a rugby player. Oh, they're British. Rugby is like football. Just so you're aware. Rugby player body. Very nice and gentle when you get to know him, but quite intimidating when pissed. He went to their room and they had a little chat. Today we laughed about it and the other perverts and weirdos we met at that job, which was a shitty job, not gonna lie. Thanks for the support, everyone. Also, many people are asking, so the kid was around 17 to 19, maybe. Damn! Damn. I'm not even gonna read this title. I'll read it after. Liz is pretty ranchy, so that's not your thing. I would tap out. This happened like 4 years ago when I was 15. Hey, my age. I had a flight from southern Texas to Chicago. CA 4 hours-ish. That I had worked really hard to pay for. I bought the ticket way in advance and made sure I had a window seat that wasn't on the wing and was closest to the back of the plane. This is important to me because 1, I get very claustrophobic and I hate being sandwiched between 2 people, and 2, I like to have the window to peer out to help with my claustrophobia. So I board my flight, super excited for this trip, and take my seat. A few minutes later, a little boy, probably age 7 to 10, sits next to me. I'm fine with that. I have no problems with kiddos, especially if they're well behaved. And at that age, most of them are quiet and awkward anyway. The boy is actually really nice, so we make some small talk about games he's playing on his DS. Then the mom leads into the row and in a short, already rude tone says, I need that seat next to my son. I'm a little shocked at how rude she was, and how she didn't pose it as a question or even say so politely. I think I stammer out something like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I really need the window seat. When she interrupts me and says something about how she will get the flight attendant and she was concerned for her son's safety. This part really scared me because although I had been totally appropriate, a mom loudly implying you're creepy towards your child is not a good look. It doesn't help I had social anxiety like any 15-year-old, and I quickly tried to appease her just to get her to shut the F up. On a side note, although this wasn't a big deal here, can moms stop effing assuming every male is trying to molest your kid? It's really sad that in America culture, men basically have to be rude to or avoid kids just like the plague, just to not look like a creep in people's eyes. I understand stranger danger and all that, but come on, lady. You're 2 feet away, and there's like 100 people within a 10-foot radius. Pretty sure this kid's gonna be fine. Not to mention, I'm an average-looking, polite teenager. Holy shit, I feel like this is me. Wait, hang on. I offered to switch with her if she had a window seat, but she points to the seat in the row ahead between 2 girthy gentlemen. No effing thank you. I sit down and say, I'm sorry, ma'am. Maybe one of those gentlemen will move so you can sit next to your son. She really tells the guys that the asshole teenager won't move. So one of them has to, and of course, both of them say no way, probably valuing their window/aisle seat as much as I did. At this point, she starts to yell, and an attendant approaches her, asking what's wrong. This lady then lays into the attendant for no reason, and she's threatening to call security and remove her from the plane if she can't contain herself. Finally, she realizes she's not winning and sits her ass down and shuts the F up. The boy whispered thank you to me because he didn't want to sit next to her ass either, and I shared my Oreos with him. Ended up being a nice flight. Aww. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, this one's a little long. Okay. EP wants both our Switch systems? What the hell? I found out about the subreddit a few days ago and decided to share a story that happened to me last month. This was about 13 hours ago. Anyway, so my girlfriend and I recently got engaged, and rather than tell my parents over the phone, we went up to visit them. It's a long trip from where we lived to my parents, about 5 hours. So rather than drive, we booked train tickets. We traveled up there with no issues and had a lovely weekend with my folks, who couldn't be happier about the news. Then came time to return home. We boarded the train, and like with our trip down, the two of us had our Nintendo Switches. The first hour was fine. We've been playing Smash and decided to swap it out to Mario Kart. The train was pulling into its next station, and a bunch of passengers got in. A woman, EP, in the late 30s, and her son, AC, 6 or 7, sat on the chairs on the other side of the aisle from us. At first, nothing. The train moved on from the station. Then a few minutes passed, and I glanced and see that EC is staring at us from his seat. He notices me, then turns to his mom and shouts, EC, Mom, I'm bored. EP, did you bring your game like I told you to? No, I forgot it. They have games, get me theirs. EP tries to get our attention, at first asking fairly politely if she could borrow one of our Switches. I say sorry, but we're playing them, and that I'm not particularly comfortable borrowing my stuff to strangers, and we go back to our game. That's when things turn ugly. EC at this point has started crying and kicking the seat in front of him. Thankfully, no one's sitting in it. That's when she starts shouting at us. See what he's doing now? This is your fault, not mine. Me, I'm sorry, but how is it my fault if you can't control your kid? Girlfriend, yeah, you should have told him. You should have made sure to pack stuff for him. You know, if you were bringing him on a long trip. I told him, but he forgot. Me, again, not our fault. You should have made sure you brought it. You can't expect a little kid to remember to grab stuff. At this point, she was ranting and raving a lot, which I could barely understand over the kid screaming. But what I did hear. EP, what do people your age even have these games for anyway? You don't need them. If anything, you should be letting us use them both so I can play with my son. Me, sorry, but we enjoy these games. One of the reasons we're even traveling by train is as an excuse so we can play them together. Now, can you please just leave us alone? And this time, I noticed at least one passenger point out the confrontation to the good doctor, who began keeping an eye on the situation, but hadn't said anything or stepped in. Thankfully, at this time, EP had shut up, and even EC had started to calm down. But at this point, my girlfriend and I had gotten to the point where we couldn't be bothered to continue with Mario Kart. So we both pull our Switch's case out of our bags and proceed to pick what to play next, and deciding to go back to Smash to rid us both of some built-up frustration from the encounter. Now, this part I'll admit I should have seen coming, and was partly my fault for leaving it in a place EC could reach. But he must have seen that I was keeping the case for my Switch, which had all the games I brought on the trip, in my rucksack that was hanging on the arm of my seat. Because suddenly I felt the bag move and hit my leg a few times. At first I just thought the train was moving, but I glanced over. There was EC holding my Switch case, pulling out the cards. Me, hey, tell him to give that back or I'll come over there and take it. EP, don't you dare threaten my son. Me, your son is a thief, give it back now. Why? You're not playing these games, let him look. There are over 500 pounds worth of games in that case. Give it now before he loses them. Hang on. In US dollars. Oof! That's roughly about $660. Yeah. It was at this point the sweetest piece of revenge happened. Iki licked one of the Switch cartridges, and then he started to scream in terror. Now, for those who don't know, due to the small size of the Switch cards, Nintendo coats them in a non-toxic bittering agent known as Detonium Berylzoid to discourage small children from eating them, and naturally it tastes awful. EP started screaming about how he poisoned her child, and the conductor finally came and stepped in. EP tried to play the victim, saying we stolen both of their Switch systems and tried to kill her son by poisoning him, and demanded They phoned the police, but the conductor wasn't having any of it, as he'd been given the same report by multiple passengers that his mother and son were harassing us. He made her give us back my Switch case and games, and made the decision to remove them from the train at the next stop and make her wait for another one, all while her kid was still screaming in terror from the awful taste of licking the cart had provided. That taste lasts quite a while on your tongue. The rest of the trip was extremely pleasant. The conductor couldn't do enough for us. And at the stop, after the one EP and EC were forced to get off at, a mother and her daughter, about 10, sat in the seats behind us. She kept peeking over at her seat to watch us play, and my girlfriend said it was fine if she wanted to watch. She spent the rest of our trip talking to us about our games and what she played, and because we got to talk with her and get to know her, we actually did share our systems, with permission from our mother first. Please, parents, raise your kids to be like this awesome young lady. I certainly hope that my girlfriend and I won't be like her, and nothing like the annoying EC brat. It's funny. And no, wait, it's not funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I know I'm posting it super late. I'm sorry for that. But, yeah. And comment down below if you want more Reddit videos. Comment what subreddits you want. Ooh. If you have, like, any particular subreddit, if it's mostly text, that would be better. Ooh, that was bright. I'm gonna, real quick, I'm gonna watch a really quick video. Or, real quick, if you have seen my other video, my most recent one, me reading and being very hyper, if you didn't see my comment about watching it in 2x speed, this is what it sounds like, just real quick.
I am super excited. I just saw how to change Dragon Head in World of Video. I don't want to get out any spoilers, but if you've seen the trailer, well, so funny. Hi, dog. Yeah, say love you too.
It's funny.
You guys don't understand. As I'm talking about the already. Oh, man. It is 9 o'clock. 9:05, whatever. I just had a bunch of sugar, so I'm super hyper. To my friends, this is what I look like without my medication.
My hands are
like, you can tell, I'm very hyper. I had cookie of bites and a slushy so high. You know, very excited and very hyper. Okay, what should I do for this video? What should I do for this video?
Watch it with captions on too, it's really funny. Because I don't actually type in my captions. They're English. They're the automated ones. So it chooses what it hears. And they're actually really funny. Let's go here.
What the F? Burst over the TV. Hey, don't disrupt my child. You just fucking let him destroy my TV like this. You're the ones who didn't let him play the video game. I said no, and you have to teach your brat that he isn't owning jack shit. How dare you? Just wait until I tell your mother about Asian head. You make a terrible mom. My hair is perfect things. I'm not having kids. Even if I did, I wouldn't let them be spoiled little shits like that, like brat. Brother, you are being a brat right now. Just get a new TV and quit whining. Yeah, I'll get a new TV with the money you pay me for the broken TV. What? But you are the one who... I'm sorry, I can't do this one. Instigate. Thank you. Instigated, little shit. I'm gonna stop calling you brother. I'm just gonna call you little shit. By the way, I had time to say this, I know. But tomorrow I'm getting my hair dyed, rainbow. So I'll post a video when I'm done.
That's this video.
You know what? Get the F out of my house, and you and your brat are no longer welcome in my house. What the F is wrong with you? I'm pregnant. Me fog machine. I said frog. My frog. This happened about a month ago. Oh, this one was posted 10 hours ago. It already has 1.9k upload. Okay, sorry, that was uncomfortable. This happened about a month ago. Me, Ella, EM and mom, EK, had a kid, F1, friend 1, F2, friend 2, FM, friend small. I was having a picnic with a couple of my friends at a park. We were sitting at a bench eating sandwiches and talking. I also bad asthma. Anyway, we were sitting and talking when I had to have my inhaler. I got it out of my pocket and had to be puffed. F1 asked what it was, so F2 and I explained it to her and puffed it without breathing it in to show her the mist, and I placed it on the bench beside me. All of a sudden,
Okay, so this is normal speed.
That was uncomfortable. This happened about a month ago. Me, LOL, EM and Tal's mom, EK and Ted a kid, F1, friend 1, F2, friend 2, FM, friend small. I was having a picnic with a couple of my friends at a park. We were sitting at a bench eating sandwiches and talking. I also have bad asthma. Anyway, we were sitting and talking when I had to have my inhaler. I got it out of my pocket and had a few puffs. F1 asked what it was, so F2 and I explained it to her without puffed it without breathing.
Okay, wait.
You've seen the trailer. Oh.
I'm really worried. Okay, this video's gone on long enough and it's very, oh, what the hell? Okay, whatever. So, yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video, and if you've seen this far, comment rainbow. No. Comment meme if you watched all the way to the end. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!